What's up, people of the internet? Justin here with Real World Strength, back with another weird mobilization. So, last time I talked about the piriformis. That is one of the main external rotators and a secondary extensor of the hip. I mistakenly said it was a primary extensor. I didn't mean it, I swear. Today we're going to talk about the muscle that does the exact opposite, the gracilis. This is something you've probably never ever heard about. It's a very important muscle that is very commonly overlooked, honestly, and I will show you how to find it, how to smash it. It's difficult to smash, but I'll show you how to get to it, and how to stretch it. And I'll also explain kind of why it matters. What the gracilis muscle is, where it's located. I drew a handy dandy diagram because my last one was so cool. Bam, that's a leg. Yeah. So the black stuff right there, that's, you know, leg, thigh, kneecap, you see it. And then that red thing that's lining the inside of your thigh and kind of snakes around the knee, that's the gracilis muscle. It goes from your, like, right up next to your junk, literally right next to your junk, or your girl junk if you're a girl. Goes from there straight down the very innermost part of the thigh, and it kind of wraps around the knee a little bit. And what it does is it helps to, I'm resting my arm a little bit, it helps to flex the hip and it flexes the knee, and also assists in bringing your thigh back towards your midline. So it helps in hip adduction and internal rotation. So it does a lot of things. Now, why should you care about this muscle that you've probably never heard about? Well, as I'm speaking from personal experience, the gracilis, when it gets mad, it makes your knees just freaking kill you. It feels just awful trying to get down into a squat position or a deadlift position, and specifically trying to get out of a squat or a deadlift start position, because that gracilis muscle is resisting that extension of the hip and knee. It's also resisting that external rotation of the thigh. So that's a lot. That's a pretty good reason to want to pay attention to it. So now I'll show you how to find it. We're gonna get really familiar with my inner thighs, and also my super cool fashion sense and my tall soccer socks with my shorts and boots. That is my thigh. The gracilis muscle runs from like way up under in there, straight down inside part of the thigh. You can kind of feel it's like a cable, kind of runs right down there, and it kind of hooks around, like right next to where the hamstrings attach, right around the tibia. So to get to it, my preferred method, my plan of attack for this is to just use your fingers. So I'm gonna switch hands, and I'm gonna show you. So hand, grab, squeeze. Find a spot that feels painful, and keep squeezing it. And just kind of like rub back and forth between your thumb and fingers until you feel like twitchy stuff. That means that you found the knots and they are chilling out, they're relaxing. As far as stretching, and you go like from here, like just kind of make your way all the way up the inside, and like right up next to the grundle region, right up in there. So that's how you get the knots out of gracilis. Now, how about stretching it? Well, I'm actually gonna have to anchor this, so give me a moment. Okay. Stretching the gracilis muscle. I've got a very awkward camera angle here, so you're gonna have to deal with it. Lock the knees, open the hips up all the way. I'm gonna move so that you can see. So knees are locked, hips are all the way open, squeeze the cheek super tight, and then we're going to turn away from one of the hips. That's gonna stretch out the opposite leg. If you've ever done a side lunge, you may also recognize that as part of what you stretch in a side lunge. So it's crucial that we keep the knees locked and we squeeze the butt tight, and then we rotate away. And that's how we stretch all of that goodness in the gracilis. So anyway, between those two things, between digging into it, also when you smash your inner thigh muscles, which I've shown how to do in a previous video, and I'll make another video on that. When you smash your inner thigh muscles, you should also feel the gracilis kind of getting hit by that. So between those two things and stretching it, we should be able to loosen up gracilis and hopefully make your knees not hate you getting into a squat or deadlift start position. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.